Hey everybody, so guess what? That's right, it's Friday. So we're going to do a little natural bed bedding, cardboard bedding check-in. We didn't check in last video, and we're going to check in on it now. See what it looks like. Go through it, pull down the middle here, see what kind of food we got left, and see who's happy and mad and sad and glad. Some food left. Oh yeah. Okay, well, no shocker there. This food's been taking over a week to eat. I used to feed them every week, so I'm still kind of in that training, I reckon, conditioning, and they're the ones got to get me out of it. So, remember we added some new bedding on the top layer and kind of letting the bottom just run its course. So I'm not going to fluff it. I mean, next time if I do fluff it, I'm probably not going to fluff that much right there. We're not going to get down in the nitty gritty of it. We can do the top half. They're still down in there though. So they're still kicking it. We're good. Yeah. I'm going to leave them be. Ain't that what they say? Leave well enough alone, right? That's what we're going to do. We'll let them ride. There's one up in here. Look at him. He's up in the top half. Already. That's good. Yeah, we'll just do that. Leave it be. Alright. Let's check the cardboard one to see what we got going on there, I reckon. Man, that natural's got some weight to it now. Well, there it is. It's getting there. I mean, I see the castings laying in here. You see? So, yeah, they're in it. They're doing all right. It's getting thicker. So, yeah. Definitely looking good. And they still got some food left too, so we're going to let them roll on with it. And that way, I'm not overfeeding them. Don't want to overfeed them, so they got plenty to eat in here. So that's the natural cardboard check in. And if y'all want to, we can check in on, I guess, the hot pepper forbidden food bin. We can check that sucker out too, I reckon. See how it's doing. That'll be old bin number 5. Let's see how everybody's acting in here. Nobody's running for their lives. They look pretty consistent with all the other bins. Look. Oh yeah. All up in it, neck deep. Yeah. Neck deep in it, ain't they? So, yeah. Looking good. Looking good. if anybody was wondering, yeah, they'll eat peppers. And those peppers were pretty fresh. They didn't, they set a day in the blender. I blended them and left them. I let them set a day. Now, they did have a little bit of the funky monkey that was already in the bin. I mean, the blender. Because I don't hardly ever clean the blender out. I always leave a little bit in the bottom to help us out. So, yeah, I get a little mold started, a little bacteria going, and the microbes and all that good stuff. And when we blend the food, I dump it in the bucket. But when I blend that batch, it blends in straight to that batch, whatever's in that blender right then. A little bit of microbes, a little bit of mold, bacteria, all that good stuff. So, yeah, that's the only thing that was added to the peppers. Nothing else. So, yeah. See, like down here. Yeah, see, they're on this end, too. All in it. I mean, they're laying on it. Yeah. They're savages, I'm telling you. They're savages. They will eat anything. Like I said before in another video, they will eat you. So, that's that on that one. Alright, I hope everybody's getting ready for a good weekend. We're gonna try to do a little something. I got my roof done. It's all peace and quiet tomorrow. That will be awesome. And we got a bunch of beating and banging. Somebody showing up at my house at 7 o'clock in the morning. Want me to get up. Hey, I tell you what else we might do. Y'all want to check the breeder bin? I mean, the nursery bin, hatchery bin, the thing with the babies, the cocoons, and the castings. I'll drag it out. We'll get this funky monkey video angle set up over here. Hang tight. And look, while I'm doing that, you know what you can do, right? You know it. That's right. It's time for that. You can subscribe. You can leave a comment. And you can hit the like button. That's right. All right. Y'all hang tight. All right. There we go. That's it's about as good as you get for $1. So, let's pull this thing down. Take a look at it and see what we got working. Now what we're going to do is a whole lot of this, and this, and that. A lot of these are getting about to where they could just about be pickers if I want them to be. Yeah. Yeah, so they're getting there. They're really getting there. That's good. There's tons of them too, so that's even cooler. Those are what we're hunting now. Yeah, those right there. And I swear to you, there were no worms in this bin. This is just all castings pulled out from cleanouts. So that's what makes it even funner, playing with the free worms. Playing with the free worms. There's some age on them over here. That's one thing you notice too, is your castings finish. They get to where they don't absorb as much moisture. They stay damper, however you want to say it or do it. But yeah, they seem to just stay wetter the more finished they get. So that's something you do have to watch when you run one of these bins like this. You have to make sure that you're not letting stuff get too wet. That's one of the main things. You gotta make sure they're not getting too wet and getting hurt, because you know you don't want to mess up a good thing. You've done all this work to get your worms to where they are. You can't hardly ever get relaxed. You constantly got temperature changes, you've got food changes, you've got, you know, just different variables that you've constantly got to keep a check on, just to make sure that you're not in the midst of losing your worms and don't know about it. That's why the weekly check is always a good thing. If you don't want to do anything to them, that's fine. You don't have to. But the weekly check-in, if you don't end up to pop the lid open, say hi. Like I said, you can always listen. You can hear them. They'll talk to you when you open the door. They'll say hello to you. We got a little bit of food left. So definitely going to be... I thought I was going to feed it, but I guess I'm not. Sure there's a bunch of little babies on that. So, guess we're not going to have to feed. Which is a good thing, I guess. Alright. I'm moving a little slow today. Somebody decided to play with a new toy yesterday. A little tiller. And it worked me. Worked the old man. Felt real old this morning when I woke up. I'm just going to harvest up a batch and keep them. We'll go from there. Probably set a new bin with them eventually. I'm going to set them in a temporary bin. And we can snatch them out of there at any time whenever we feel like we're ready to set another bin and we've got enough of them. Come through here and snag some. Maybe go through the bathtub again, look, see what we got in there, snag some. I got all these different places to get worms from, so I'm okay with that too. Yeah, I ain't seeing many in here. Not many at all. We had some on top, but nothing down in the depths there, so I'm not even gonna dig down this other side. Scratch this top back though. the end of that. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Just babies. Itsy bitsies. Alright, well. I believe that looks good. Alright. Well, that'll be that. I appreciate you coming, checking us out, doing your thing with me on a Friday night. We're gonna probably do a clean out on a couple of more bins. I think I got about 2 or 3 more bins that need to be reset that I know of. And then it'll be about time to feed the new bins that we've already set. So we'll have a feeding and a harvesting video coming up this weekend. Either tomorrow or Sunday. So, if you don't come back, I don't know why you wouldn't. But if you want to come back, you need to subscribe. But if you don't make it back for some weird reason, like you got a life or you're going to go do something or whatever, I hope you all have a good weekend. And as always, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And we'll see you on the next one.